What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Silent Hill and why it seems more possible than ever that this game is going to be announced at the State of Play in August. So we got a little bit more tidbits of information on this game yesterday, courtesy of Dusk Golem. He's been giving tons of information in terms of Resident Evil, in terms of Silent Hill, right? We've talked about him quite a bit in terms of those games quite often on both of these channels, on Podcast Now Plus and Podcast Now. And again, he reiterates the fact that this game is going to be a soft reboot, that the fact that this game is being worked on, that it's going to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive. I believe he even said a PS5 launch title. So, I mean, at this point, and we've heard this before, I mean, I guess in terms of new information, it's new that he's kind of reaffirming what he's already said. And I guess the soft reboot thing is a little bit newer too. We've heard this before over the last couple months, and remember, rumor had it was that this game was either going to be announced at when the PS5 was formally unveiled, or they were holding off on it to announce it in August, right? And then, we have heard over the last couple months that, hey, Sony purposely left out things at their PS5 reveal event, that they actually have more third-party deals, more exclusive games that they didn't talk about. They have more and they were holding them back to compete with Xbox, because they knew Xbox was going to have their game showcase. They knew it was going to be a pretty big deal, and then Sony wants to try and counter that with their State of Play. So, I mean, the way I look at it now, where we're standing, I think it's all but kind of confirmed. I think it's all just a waiting game right now of seeing this game. So I think we are going to see this game at the State of Play. Jeff Grubb has kind of given us hints of when the next State of Play is going to be, probably at some point either late this upcoming week or very early the week after. So again, it's only a matter of time. This is a big deal. Honestly, this is a really, really big deal for Sony. You look at it, and I've talked about it before. I think the launch lineup of the PS5 is pretty darn solid. I mean, it's not amazing. You look at the games. There's Miles Morales. That's a really solid game. You look at like Kenna Bridge of Spirits. That's a game that I'm super in love with, right? But not everybody's going to be. Astro's Playroom. You have some smaller titles, and you think, okay, well, again, it's not lighting the world on fire. It's not the biggest games in the world. But again, you look back at the games that we've had at launch of any console, really, and a lot of times they're pretty weak. They are pretty weak, basically launch lineups of the PS4, even Xbox One. There were not very many things out there at the time. So to have even what we have right now, I think is a pretty solid thing. And then you have what we could be potentially getting. So having Silent Hill, listen, having an exclusive horror game with the quality of Silent Hill, again, being a soft reboot, coming back in 2020, modern age, right? And to have, again, being a horror game, that's a pretty big deal. Honestly, I think that's and I've talked about it before too, that I think immediately to me kind of vaults over a lot of the games that are coming out this fall to maybe somewhere in like a top 5, top 10 kind of list of like games that are releasing. I think it's an enormously big deal. Now, again, I've talked about it before. Am I the biggest horror fan in the world? No. I mean, I don't play every horror game. I don't personally take satisfaction, joy of getting scared, but I understand like it's cool. And I like horror games. I've played a lot of different horror games even just in the past like 5-6 years. I've tried to play a lot of horror games. And so again, to have a game like this, I think this really helps. I think you can really market this as that standout game. Because again, you're going to have Miles Morales, but is that going to be a PS5 exclusive? We know that it's not necessarily going to be the biggest game in the world. Silent Hill could really be a game that you really push out and say, this is the game that you're going to want to get a PS5 for. So I believe these rumors. I think they're very, very true. We've seen, again, over the past couple months, a lot of things, not even just from this Dusk Golem, who, again, I think he's one of the more reliable people out there, but we've seen other people kind of jump on board and say, yeah, it was either going to be at the June PS5 reveal event or a later State of Play. And then we had people saying, okay, well, they purposely left things out. And now we have people saying, okay, well, August is the time we're going to see Silent Hill. So again, only a matter of time now until we actually see this game. I'm very, very excited about it. And I really do hope it is a PS5 launch game. And I think this is a game I would get day one too. I'd get the PS5. Of course, I'm going to get Spider-Man. Of course, I'm going to get Kenna. But I think Silent Hill is absolutely a game I would get as well. So guys, let me know in the comments below. Are you excited for Silent Hill? Do you believe the rumors? Do you think this game is being revealed in August? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed to this YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when these videos go up. And I do a brand new video on this channel every single day. And so I hope to see you guys for tomorrow's video.